I get back to the Sheraton Hotel at Universal. Over here, there's 4 FBI agents waiting for me. And my mom's there and she's like, through some pretty traumatizing events.
Aaron Carter's mom has made a pretty remarkable decision. She has decided she wants the world to see the death scene, where the bathroom where Aaron was found dead. And the reason for this is she is calling out the police and feels like they did not do a proper investigation here, because she is certainly insinuating that there may have been foul play involved in Aaron Carter's.
Although the specifics of Sean Diddy Combs' misdeeds are still a complicated and delicate subject, the fact that he is currently behind bars and facing a lengthy jail sentence for a number of serious felonies makes his predicament evident. As he struggles with the repercussions of his previous behavior behind bars, one can only imagine the weight of his legal situation bearing down on him, the ongoing calculations of possible appeals, and the stark reality of his confinement. However, a new and potentially disastrous element has been added to this already precarious situation.
There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me. And my mom's there and she's like, tell them what happened.
Curtis 50 Cent, the precise nature of the previously unseen footage and its connection to Combs' case are still unknown, but it is evident that the implications are causing great distress within Combs. According to camp sources, Combs is in a state of extreme anxiety, fearing that this new evidence could result in a significant increase in his already lengthy sentence, possibly adding years or even decades to his time. Jackson is Combs' longtime and formidable adversary. Behind bars is a terrible prospect, and his anxiety is only increased by the lack of clarity surrounding the footage's content.
Regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old, because when I did MTV Cribs, the day that I had to go show off that house.
This recent move raises significant concerns about the possible effects on Combs' future by adding yet another level of intricacy to an already complex legal dispute. The release of this video has the power to completely change the course of the lawsuit, and the legal teams on both sides are surely rushing to determine the extent of the harm and plan their next course of action. This is a real-time, high-stakes court drama, and the repercussions for Sean Combs might be profound. So let's examine the existing information and consider the possible consequences of this shocking new discovery. The thing that's really getting people talking is that this whole situation has suddenly brought attention to Diddy and Aaron Carter's relationship. Before this, no one really connected the dots. They weren't exactly known as friends, so the notion that their lives and legal issues could be connected in some way is mind-boggling. The internet is essentially blowing up right now, and everyone is now acting as amateur investigators by looking over old interviews. Everyone agrees that this whole situation is shady. It casts a dark cloud over both Diddy and Aaron Carter, and people are starting to ask some really uncomfortable questions like what really happened to Aaron and how deep Diddy's involvement goes. The public wants answers, and the pressure is on to find the truth behind this increasingly strange and unsettling situation. Social media posts anything to find a connection or clue that explains how these two guys are suddenly part of the same story. One person wrote on X that rumors are circulating that Aaron Carter was killed just before he was about to expose what happened at PD trafficking parties where he was a child victim of drug abuse. Pop singer Aaron Carter's untimely death raises troubling questions about whether it was more than a terrible accident or if Aaron was silenced for knowing too much. Explosive new evidence suggests a nefarious connection between Carter and hip-hop mogul Diddy. Following Carter's unexpected death at the age of 34, the whispers began, but they are now becoming more and more loud. According to reports, federal authorities are looking closely into Carter's past in order to find any connections to Diddy. Rumor has it that Diddy may be charged with more crimes connected to Carter's passing, which would further complicate his already complicated legal issues. Carter's death occurred one day after Diddy's birthday, which has increased rumors. Investigators are also looking into other unexplained deaths linked to Diddy, presenting a bleak picture of possible bad play. Carter, the Backstreet Boys' younger brother, rose to stardom as a teenage idol. Resurfaced images of Nick Carter and Diddy together have fueled the flames, raising concerns about the nature of their relationship and whether Carter was one of Diddy's victims. Nick Carter battled addiction and mental health challenges throughout his life. Carter's mysterious social media remarks before to his passing, which alluded to sinister secrets involving influential people in the entertainment industry just days before he was discovered dead in his bathtub, heightened the intrigue. Many questioned what information Carter had when he allegedly asked Kanye West for a private conversation. The truth is still unknown, but one thing is certain. Kanye later made bombshell claims that his former trainer Harley Pastak was responsible for Carter's death and connected him to MK Ultra and celebrity manipulation. The mystery surrounding Aaron Carter's murder and his purported relationship to Diddy raised terrifying questions about if Carter was silenced because of his knowledge of Puff, his parties, and his affairs.
Went through some pretty traumatizing events, and I'm just excited.
The entertainment industry is no stranger to controversy, but recent allegations involving Kanye West, Diddy Combs, and the late Aaron Carter have plunged it into uncharted waters. From accusations of threats and manipulation to sinister conspiracy theories, the stories emerging are both disturbing and deeply complex. Kanye West, known for his outspoken nature, has recently shared alarming claims about his former trainer, Harley Pasternak. Text messages revealed by West show Pasternak allegedly threatening to institutionalize him, control his access to his children, and sedate him into compliance. Pasternak's history, including ties to a Canadian psychological operations research facility, adds an unsettling layer to the story. This revelation coincided with a feud between West and Diddy, where Diddy allegedly tried to coerce West into a meeting, a move West interpreted as an attempt to intimidate him. West's defiance only heightened the tension, with him vowing to expose the forces seeking to control him. Amid this chaos, Aaron Carter's tragic death has reignited suspicions about Hollywood's darker underbelly. Carter, once a beloved teen pop star, was found dead in his bathtub in 2022. Initial reports cited accidental drowning due to inhaling compressed gas as the cause, fitting the narrative of his long struggle with addiction and mental health issues. However, fans and online communities began uncovering inconsistencies, casting doubt on this explanation. In the days leading up to his death, Carter expressed fear for his safety, claiming he felt threatened in his own home. A chilling detail emerged when neighbors who heard the 911 call and rushed to help were blocked by Carter's house sitter, who later displayed bizarre behavior, including attempting to prevent police entry. The delayed release of the official cause of death and Carter's cryptic final tweet, a plea to Kanye West for a private conversation, have fueled theories that he was silenced before exposing powerful individuals in Hollywood. Carter's name has now been linked to Diddy in particularly unsettling ways. Allegations have surfaced suggesting Diddy may have threatened Carter during his youth, pulling him into a world of parties and excess that exacerbated his struggles. Whispers about Diddy's involvement in silencing his critics, potentially using poison, have drawn federal investigators' attention. Speculation has grown that Carter was preparing to reveal damning information about a clandestine Hollywood ring targeting young stars, which may have put him in danger. Aaron Carter's tragic story mirrors those of others allegedly entangled in Hollywood's darker side. Justin Bieber, for instance, is reportedly battling unresolved trauma from his early career, with new rumors linking him to similar exploitation. Despite the recent joy of becoming a father, insiders express concern over his mental health. Even more chilling is the suggestion that Carter's death is not an isolated incident. The names of Kim Porter, Jamie Foxx, and others have surfaced in connection with alleged sinister activities involving Diddy. Porter, Diddy's ex-partner, died under mysterious circumstances, and Foxx narrowly survived a health scare, prompting speculation about their links to the broader conspiracy. The timeline of events paints a grim picture. Aaron Carter, struggling to rebuild his life, reached out to Kanye West, perhaps hoping for solidarity in confronting the industry's hidden power dynamics. Just days earlier, West was embroiled in his battle with Pasternak and Diddy. The overlap of these events suggests a network of influence and control that stretches deep into Hollywood's core. As federal investigations reportedly intensify, there is hope that the truth about Aaron Carter's death and the broader allegations of abuse and manipulation within the industry may finally come to light. But for now, the stories of Aaron Carter, Kanye West, and Justin Bieber stand as a sobering reminder of the heavy toll fame can take and the darkness that often lurks beneath its glittering surface.
Sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms.
The entertainment world is grappling with another wave of disturbing allegations surrounding scene Diddy Combs as past accusations resurface and new lawsuits shed light on deeply troubling patterns. Recent claims have drawn connections between Diddy and several young male artists, including Justin Bieber and Usher, fueling speculation about exploitation, trauma, and abuse within the music industry. Justin Bieber's struggles have been a source of concern for years. Once the epitome of a teen heartthrob, Bieber's meteoric rise to fame has given way to well-documented battles with mental health and erratic public behavior. Those close to him suggest his unresolved anger and personal issues stem from traumatic experiences early in his career. Speculation has grown that these struggles may be linked to figures like Diddy and others within the industry. A particularly unsettling story involves a now infamous video of Diddy spending 48 hours with a 15-year-old Bieber. While the video itself appears harmless on the surface, it has become the subject of intense scrutiny, with rumors suggesting Diddy may have exploited Bieber during his vulnerable formative years. Some claim this incident ties into broader allegations of a network within Hollywood and the music industry that preys on young talent, shielding its members through silence and power. Adding to the intrigue, Diddy's relationship with Usher has also been re-examined. Usher, who reportedly lived with Diddy as a teenager, is said to have intervened at times to protect Bieber. While details remain unclear, these stories contribute to a troubling narrative about Diddy's influence over young male artists and the potential for abuse of power. Meanwhile, Diddy's legal troubles are mounting. Derek Lee Cardello Smith has filed a $100 million lawsuit against Diddy, alleging that the mogul spiked his drink at a party in 1997 and assaulted him while he was unconscious. Smith claims Diddy attempted to settle the matter for $3 million in jail, a move some see as a tacit admission of guilt. To complicate matters further, Diddy tried to sell his Los Angeles mansion after the lawsuit was filed, but Smith successfully petitioned a judge to block the sale, arguing it was an attempt to hide assets. These allegations against Diddy don't exist in isolation. They are part of a larger, more disturbing picture. Kanye West's recent accusations of threats and manipulation, Aaron Carter's mysterious death, and Justin Bieber's ongoing struggles all seem to intersect, pointing to a potential pattern of predatory behavior and exploitation within the entertainment industry. The whispers of a powerful ring of individuals protecting one another and covering up abusive behavior are growing louder. Each new story, lawsuit, or resurfaced video feels like another piece of a dark puzzle. As fans and insiders alike grapple with these revelations, the overarching question remains: how deep does this web of power and control truly go, and how many lives have been impacted in the shadows of fame? The search for answers is ongoing, but the connections forming between these high-profile figures suggest there's far more to the story than meets the eye.
He's with me, so and we gonna go full crazy. Crazy.
The entertainment industry is once again in the spotlight as new and resurfacing allegations paint a grim picture of potential exploitation and abuse involving scene Diddy Combs, Usher, Justin Bieber, and the late Aaron Carter. These claims, coupled with unsettling behaviors and cryptic hints, have left fans and insiders questioning just how deep the industry's darker side truly goes. Usher, a major figure in the music world, is now being increasingly tied to these troubling narratives. Having lived with Diddy as a young artist himself, Usher is suspected of having introduced a teenage Justin Bieber to Diddy. This connection raises questions about the dynamics at play and whether Usher was aware of or complicit in any questionable behavior. While Usher has not publicly addressed these suspicions, his involvement adds yet another layer of complexity to an already tangled web of allegations. Adding fuel to the fire are remarks made by L.A. Reid, a prominent music industry figure who played pivotal roles in the careers of both Usher and Bieber. In his memoir, Reid described Bieber as a gift from Usher and compared the young star to a beautiful woman. These remarks, though seemingly innocuous at the time, now strike many as deeply inappropriate, especially when viewed in the context of the disturbing rumors that continue to swirl around Diddy and his relationships with young male artists. The narrative surrounding Justin Bieber's early career has become particularly unsettling. Fans and critics alike have begun analyzing his work, seeking clues to his experiences. His 2020 music video for Yummy is one such example. With its imagery of a lavish dinner party attended by affluent older individuals and a cake transforming into a photograph of a young Bieber, the video has been interpreted as a symbolic expose of exploitation within the industry. These visual cues, paired with footage of Bieber partying with Diddy and other prominent figures, suggest that Bieber may have been subtly hinting at a much darker reality behind his polished public persona. Further fueling these concerns are videos showing Bieber at parties, often in states of apparent intoxication, alongside figures such as Trey Songz and Odell Beckham Jr. Rumors that Diddy played a role in Bieber's struggles with substance.